You spend any time on the Upper West Side and you see Lost Our Lease signs everywhere, you see for rent signs everywhere, and I feel like no one's really talking about, what exactly does a neighborhood lose when it loses a long-standing business?
Radio Clinic started in 1934 and it went out of business in 2014. It was 80 years.
My grandfather started it. It was really an immigrant story, and he would sit in the storefront window with a screwdriver fixing sick radios to draw attention to his store, Radio Clinic.
The biggest pride was being a significant part of a neighborhood, not just a business in the neighborhood. Any business, you're really in the business of satisfying people. You're not in the business of selling merchandise.
I opened the book with the 1977 blackout and looting, and the reason why I started there is I really felt like it was Radio Clinic's most dramatic moment. In some ways it really changed how he saw himself in the neighborhood. The day after, when he put up a sign, he literally put up a sign that said, "We are staying." And the reason why he put up that sign wasn't actually to proclaim it to the neighborhood, but he was very busily trying to clean up the store so he could reopen it. And everyone's coming in from the neighborhood and asking him, what are you gonna do? And people came in to the point of tears, like people were crying, people gave him flowers, and they said, if you're staying, we're staying. Because at the time, that neighborhood was not in the best economic position, and so I think people were sort of eyeing the door in terms of leaving the Upper West Side. And so moving forward, he got involved in efforts for commercial rent stabilization legislation, and so to me, it really all stemmed from that moment. Part of the story, with my dad, which is, I don't think, specific or unique to him, what if everything around you is against you? What if the banks are not there to help you, the city isn't there to help you, you're a rational person, but everything around you is sort of not working or making sense, and so how do you push and pull to find the way to keep going? Or how do you decide, I hit this brick wall one too many times and it's time to not keep going anymore?
Some people said they never thought they'd find a store in New York like their hometown. It was like potbelly stove kind of stores. People would just walk in sometimes, just spend 15, 20 minutes and talk and walk out.
I think everyone wants to have a meaningful say in the fate of their communities, right? And so whether it's in a small town, it's because of the impact Walmart's having on your community, or whether it's in the Upper West Side and the rents are untenable, there's a similarity to that. Like, how do we keep our small businesses open?
I just love that people feel comfortable walking in with no worry about being pressured to buy.